What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Prominence 2 here on the modded server. Now, we have been doing some stuff and things behind the scenes with Clowd. If you want to go check out the space sort of episodes, we've sort of progressed to the final planets with his space stuff. So we went over to like Glacio, Venus, and all of the other remaining planets, got some artifacts and a bunch of mining resources from there. He's made tons of progress with upgrading all of the rocket ships. We've also got a wine trader here. Is there anything that you've got that we don't already have? No, you don't. So yeah, if you want to catch all of that, head over to his channel. His link is down in the description below. Today we are going to be working on... if you can hear the dog barking in the background, I do apologise. He's a loud little yappy. I'll try to watch my language. We want to work on actually mining to get enough diamonds, because we are trying to progress in order of making a whole bunch of different processors, and we need a bunch of diamonds to make the calculation. Is it calculation processors? So I've sort of been working on sort of grinding these sort of processors in the background to actually get a decent start on things. So we've got like a stack and a half of the logic ones. We've got a bunch of the calculation ones. It's the engineering ones. So we have got over a stack already, but we do still need like quite a lot more of them in order to carry on processing, or progressing, not processing, in that mod. Let's go over to applied. It's just a 3, isn't it? Yeah, so engineering, logic, calculation. And then the other one is the silicon, which we are automatically doing over here, but we can move you over to there. And then let's grab another stack of demons and get our, was it engineering? Engineering press. And come over here and just have that run in the background. We start making more of them. But we want to work on actually building a contraption that's going to help us do mining. Let's put on our helmet. So we are going to be using more create stuff. And I do apologise for my phone. It should be on silent, but obviously it's me, so it definitely isn't. So we've got the cart assembler, we've got the brass funnel, we've got a couple of diamond chests. I'm going to try to do something with this that I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work or not. But we need to first of all go down to our mining level and clear a decent enough area for us to actually put the contraption or the machine. Is it just like obscenely dark for some reason? Or is it usually that dark? But yeah, let me get down to the mining level, clear an area big enough for us to actually build a contraption, and then I'll bring you back. Have I got super glue? Yes, thank God for that, I do. So yeah, I'll catch you back in a sec. Alright, so I think we may have the stuff that we need. It's going to be a question whether or not I can figure out how to actually do this. So we're going to have our cart assembler, which is just there, and then we're going to be building our contraption on this thing. So what we are going to want to do is build our... so we're going to want this to come out over to here, and then we're going to want it to be a little bit longer, so about there. And then we're going to want a 5x5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And then I wanted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and can I get another 3 up here? 1, 2, 3. So that way it creates sort of like a tunnel type effect, and there's a reason that I want to do that, but that's for like future reasoning. I want to see if I can get into the trains at some point with this, so I would like to do like an underground tube system, similar to what we have over here in London. But that's obviously for a project further down the line. I just want to actually get the actual miner in place for now. Okay, so that's going to be mining it out. Now, if there is any holes underneath, what we are going to want our machine to do is actually place a block down below. Oh, that's... Will that place it like there, or do I actually have to put it up by one? I think I may actually have to put it up by one. So if we do that, and then bring this, say, not there, do this, and then bring this one, say, there, and then, oh, hello, bring this guy there. So we want one to place rail, which is going to be this guy. So you, can we give you rail? Yeah, so you get rail. And then this guy is going to be placing cobbled deep slate. So you, then, no, there we go. So you place the cobbled deep slate. And that should automatically pull from any storage that we've got on this thing. Now we need to also collect the rail as we go along. So we're going to want a mechanical plow. Let's just do it one further back. Oh, can we get you on our bar? So like that. And that should actually bring the rails and pick it up and put it back into storage. So then we can go get 2 diamond chests. I don't know if this machine will interact with these the way that I want them to, but they're about the size of a double chest each. Now what we are going to want is also, I don't know if this works either, which is the thing. If we go list filter and we go like so, and then we want this to have deny, so it's an allow list, cobble deep slate, like so, and then we can put you, like, why won't it let me put it in there? There we go. Being weird. So if we put in cobble deep slate, it should then just spit it out. So that way we're not going to be overfilling our machine. We've done some cobble deep slate, so I'm hoping that this one will fill up with cobble deep slate first, because it's obviously closer, and then it can feed this one. The rail should automatically be recycled, so when it gets picked up from here, it will go into the chest automatically, and then this will obviously get the items automatically. The only thing I'm wondering is if we need the chest directly on top of the deployers for this machine to work, but I honestly have no freaking idea. But now we are going to want to super glue it all together. Can we take the torches out of my hand? And then let's do something like that. And then something like that. Something like that. And connect them all together. And then we're going to want to grab you like so. And then you like a so. And then you with you, and then you with you. I think that is everything now connected. If we do that, and then do it all the way up there just to make sure. It looks like it's all connected. Made sure I got the filter on and everything, so well, there's only one real way to find out. Let's grab a empty minecart. We've got a minecart with a furnace on as well. So, but did we actually bring any coal? We've got a lignite. Guess that can work as coal. And then we also need a lever. Not shaft, lever. Okay, so what we are actually going to want to do, can we like get you and then do this and then give you that. Hoping it places it straight away. I'm going to be really annoyed if places the block there and it just blocks our way, but that can be watered afterwards anyway, so it's not too much of a concern. We do that, and then do that. It looks like it's worked, but these things have lost their items in their hands. But yeah, we'll see if that works or not. So if we go and we nudge you. It is not picking up the drills, so maybe this needs to be connected onto here properly. Do that. Okay, that picked up the drills that time. Okay, can we make some more rail? Rail. Yes, we can. Okay, looks. We do that, and do that, and then do that. Why is it not moving? I'm confused. Click hard to edit. Can't move it, always face towards motion. Pause anchors while rotating. Rotation. Okay. Let me try figure this out. Literally, it was just to nudge it. But it does look like it's placing the carts and picking them up. I don't know why it did not take this with it. Oh, I think it's because that may be one too close. Where it is spitting out the cobbled deep slate, which is what I wanted it to, and it is also storing some of the cobbled deep slate. Let's grab you. Interesting. And then it's a case of me, I would like it to go a little bit quicker. Crap. Torches that I'd already had down is gonna screw me. There we go. Torches. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to try my best to stop this. Which means we can go grab you and then do that, which is fine. And then let's bring you back for a second. Put you down like so, and then minecart contraption like so. And then can we now break you and bring you back by a few blocks, just so we're able to get the whatchamacallit cart in. Do that, do this, do this. Awesome. And then god damn it. We do not want these being a part of it. Okay, now let's see if we're able to get you to nudge it. Oh, I can't use the So I definitely need coal, is what I'm figuring out here. Let's get coal. And you do this, do that. There we go. That's not good. Crap. Stupid biomes. Okay, let me sort of tidy this up because, yeah, it's just freaking annoying. Unequip you, unequip you. So I'm just, yeah, that's fine. It's the lava type biomes here, which are what's going to screw me a little bit. Oh my god. These gas vent things are not helping. I can't see anything through them. It's going to take some tidying up to get through this little section, the Scorching Cave section, because it's got a lot of lava in. I also don't know if it just destroyed my minecart or not. Okay, somehow it didn't actually break it that time, which is bizarre. Okay, do this. I need to make sure that it's still like getting lit up. Okay, yeah, let me do some mining, see just how much of the diamonds that we can actually get by running this for a while. I'm going to put down some cobble deep slate in there, just so we've got some, which we are actually getting quite a lot of. I'm going to actually have to put down the minecart as well. I do actually need some more torches. That's not the correct bag. Where are you? No, not you. You. Sticks. Coal. Yeah. I need this coal. Okay, I guess I'll catch you after I've done some mining. Alright, so I let it mine for roughly, how many blocks is this? So from there to, that's 27, by about 1,000 blocks I let it mine, and I've got the contraption now in my pocket because we hit a bit of a lava lake and a massive big cave. I'm not going to bother exploring this cave. I was just looking around to see if I could spot any diamonds anywhere, and I couldn't. Straight off the bat, there are a couple of lizard people bouncing around, so I need to be careful that they don't start nicking my stuff again. But what I'm going to do now is run back through the cave that is actually just, well, not the cave, but the thing, and actually collect all of the resources. So it's going to take me roughly around about, I'd say about a half hour to an hour to get through and mine all of the resources that I want to collect. I don't know whether I should just like mine all of them or just the ones that I know that I'm going to be using. I think just collecting them all might be advisable, because I'm fairly sure they're all going to come in handy. But yeah, I'll meet you back after I've done the mining sort of strip, and then I can, first of all, you know what I can do? Let me take this bag off and put my proper bag back on. Do one of these. And then I'll catch you back once I'm back at base. Alright guys, so it was only around about 45 minutes to an hour that I was actually mining for, so we need to see exactly what we've ended up with. A whole bunch of stuff in there. Got 31 diamonds in there. Mainly just want to see how many diamonds we got. You in there. And you in there. So just over 2 stacks of diamonds, which isn't terrible. We've also got like a whole ton of other stuff that is useful or not useful, I don't know. So we've got a bunch of tins, silver, a bunch of lead, whole bunch of aluminium, glass, moonstones, raw uranite, raw uranium, tungsten, nickel, the antimony, a bunch of coal, bunch of redstone dust, lapis, bunch of raw zinc, and then a whole bunch more in here as well. And then we've also still got all of this stuff to take out, which, you know what, we should really do just to sort of clear it. Do something like that. I want to keep the rail in there, and then we're just gonna have to try to find room in our bags to fit all of this stuff in. Okay, looks. Do this. And do this. We are full and we still got a whole bunch of stuff there. That is not good. Well, I guess we could temporarily throw some stuff in here. There we go. And then we need our wrench to go. Boop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, I need to... That's me being an idiot. I need to do this. There we go. And then we can pick it up. Yay! So that is going to be our mining trip sort of done. The only bad thing, can I put this in my ender chest? Will it let me do that? I can put it in my ender chest, because it won't let me put it into any of my bags, which was annoying me. So what I'm going to do in between this episode and the next one, because obviously I'm trying to cut my episodes down to 20 to 30 minutes a piece now, I will be making a couple, like at the moment I've set up a couple of temporary trees in an area which is just back here. So all of this, I'm going to chop down all of these, and I'm going to, because we've got like a water wheel already down there that is controlling our elevator pulley system, which is just over there. I'm going to make a couple of create machines, one for smelting ores, because we've got a whole ton of ores that we need to turn into ingots, another one for crushing ores, and then another one for making the plates. So we're going to have 3 separate machines doing that thing, and the reason that I probably won't bother doing it like on camera is, that's not what I was meant to be typing, is if we go to our, where's our lizard home? Here. Like, you saw me build the create machines that I used in this place, so we've got a smelting one for doing the stone already, and we've also got a crushing one which is up. Am I going the right way? I have no idea. No, I definitely am not going the right way. I know that the stairs were near this place, near our villagers. Oh, over there. So we've got like the crushing wheels and stuff set up here, which was producing our iron. So we've got a stamper there, which is making the iron blocks, well, the iron ingots by using the nuggets. So we've got that running, which means you've seen me do all of this, and yeah, I'm probably going to rip all of this out and then rebuild a bunch of contraptions over at our new base place. So yeah, I'll do that in between this episode and next episode, so you don't have to watch me do the same thing more than once. I've also set up this thing which is producing the aluminium for us, and you actually get quite a lot more aluminium per smelt with the alloy forge. So I may see if I can do a bigger one of these for smelting some of the stuff, because like if we go to say raw silver, we'll see. So it's 1 for 1 in most of them, but then the alloy forging is 3 for 2 that you get. 1 for 1 with the bulk smelting using create. Can we crush them?
Lovely jubbly.
Well, we can compact it. We can crush it with a very small percentage chance. 50% chance of getting a second piece using the macerator from modern industrialization. But other than that, the only way of like ore duplicating seems to be is using the alloy forge, and it's only a third increase, so it's not like that sort of significant that I'd need to worry too much about it. The only issue with the alloy forge is that you have to constantly supply it with lava, and until we've got an infinite lava source system in place, I don't think it's going to work out too well. And it's not too much of an issue actually getting an infinite lava source, because you can do it using Create in the Nether. But the issue is getting it over. In previous packs, I've always used a thing called an ender tank, which will automatically teleport anything in one ender tank to another ender tank. But this one, yeah, you don't really have the option. Interdimensional SU. What do you do? High tier energy source, synchronized wireless, so that's wireless energy. Enchantment library. Why is it showing me like crafting recipes for chests? That's not what I asked for. You just flip through that. Yeah, so it's just like ender pouch, so really wish there was a ender tank system. I guess there is a way. Once we get the applied energetics, the digital storage system in place, you can set up a quantum ring, and we can then import lava and export lava using applied energetics. So that's something that we can do further down the line once we've got the digital storage system up and running. But for the time being, I'm just going to set up like a temporary system of the smelting, the plate making, and the crushing for whatever resources we want them processes going on with over our new base. So yeah, I'll do that all in between episodes, but nevertheless, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully I'll catch you all, oh my god, in the next one. Oh, bye bye.